Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing very well. So in today's video I am doing a full face of new makeup. So I'm saying new just because a lot of these products are actually quite old. They've been out for a while, but I guess these are like my first impressions on them. There are probably one or two products that are actually brand new that I did purchase recently or that I was given recently. I'll talk about that in a moment. And yeah, so I'm going to try them on because I have purchased some mystery boxes recently and I thought I would use some of the products in those in this video just to kind of correlate everything together. So if you haven't seen my mystery boxes videos, then check them out. The last kind of, not the one before, but the last ones before that, they were two mystery boxes. So let's get on with the makeup because I always ramble way too much. So with primer, I'm going in with the NYX Bright Maker primer basically. So this was actually gifted to me by them because I've mentioned before that I am part of one of their little groups. It's like an app where they ask for kind of, you know, ratings, and they ask people to like test them out and review them and stuff. So I was given this yesterday and I haven't even tried it. I literally peeled off the kind of little plastic thing that they had on. So this is infused with papaya, which is really interesting because papaya is a great smell. It's meant to be brightening and you can use it alone or with foundation. So I'm not going to obviously use it alone. I am going to use it with a foundation, and it is quite an orange. Does it smell? I can't even smell anything. Oh, you can, yeah, you can smell you can smell it. And previous to that I have used their marshmallow primer, which is amazing. This is not obviously sponsored, this is just me, like they haven't asked me to film this video. I am literally just using this because it's a brand new product that I've not tried before, and I really wanted to give it a go. So yeah, previously I tried their marshmallow one, which is amazing and it smells amazing as well. The only problem I have with NYX primers is that they are really expensive. A primer, I'm pretty sure this alone is £15. It's pretty small as well. I think you get 20 mils in here, so it's 0.67 fluid ounces, and it is really cute little squeezy bottle, but it's just a little, for me it's a little bit expensive when it comes to primer, because you know, primers are very hit and miss. A lot of people don't even use primers these days, but I like to use a primer just so it can really help moisturize my skin. But yeah, this so far is feeling quite tacky on the skin, which is not too bad. I'm going to leave it a moment just to settle in, and then I'm going to go in with foundation. I don't have a new foundation. I think it's the only product, one of the only products is not new, because I actually couldn't find a new foundation that I wanted to try. So I'm really trying my It Cosmetics CC cream, which I've only used once, just because yeah, the first time I tried it I thought it was okay. So today I'm giving it like another go essentially, just to see if it does do anything different. And so this is in the shade Light because I assume this is kind of like a tester version. Obviously I paid for it, it was like £14, so it's not exactly cheap for like a tester, because originally the bigger size is about £32. I mentioned this before when I did the review on one of my videos, but I thought this was okay just because it's meant, I know it's a CC cream, so CC creams are not exactly foundations, but the disclaimer that this has around being really great for covering red skin, I haven't really seen it do that much for me, especially for someone who obviously has red pigmented skin. I'm really hoping that this could do well for me, and this is obviously the second try, but the first kind of try didn't do it for me, and I didn't even have a concealer, but I shouldn't have to if this claims it's kind of, you know, good without. On the second try, this is okay. I can still definitely see this red here. Yeah, and here you can definitely still see, I'm not talking about the spots itself, but the red, you can still see it pop out. And this is meant to be in the shade Light, and this is a little bit, it feels like it's not dark or anything, but it just feels a bit more, I don't know, a bit darker for me. Like I don't think it's not the primer. Like the primer is, the whole point is to you know, start off on the skin, but we'll see how this goes in the rest of the video, but it's okay. It's not yes, the second impression is still okay. It's nothing that's life-changing, which is what I need in a foundation, and this is definitely not it. So when it comes to powder, I don't have a new powder, but I do have the Unicorn Cosmetics brush that I got part of their mystery box. So I have never tried their brushes before. This is so soft. It is absolutely, like, it's gorgeously soft. So I'm taking my my Revolution powder, which is also part of my project pan. I like to mention a lot because obviously project pan, the whole point of it is to use up the product as much as, kind of, not quickly as possible, but just kind of using it and getting rid of it so you can move on to the next one. But this powder, I mean the brush powder does seem very nice. It's picking up quite a lot of product, even though that's mostly my foundation. I'm not going in too heavy because I do have a cream blush that I am going to be trying out new. So let's just settle in my normal areas that are going to get oily very quickly, which is a lot right now because it is really warm today, even though it's kind of, I don't know if it's humid or just warm, so a bit of both when it comes to London, to be honest. So talking of blush, so I have the new Collection Gorgeous Glow Stick. I wanted to try this for ages. When I saw this in their stores, I was like, okay, this is obviously meant to be like a dupe for Fenty Beauty. This was £5, so it's not too bad. But I think it only comes in one shade, which I don't know if that's right, because it says blush 1, because there were two different ones. There was the blush, but there was a highlighter as well. I didn't get a highlighter because I have 2 new highlighters to try today. So when you open it, it's just this shade, to be honest, and it does look really cute. I don't know why I smell things, but let me give it a bit of a swatch and see if it actually does. Oh yeah, that's quite nice. That's very pink. So it does say you can apply this with, right, multi-purpose cream makeup stick, quick and easy to use. Just swipe on the face, lips or eyes and blend with fingertips or a beauty sponge. So I don't really have a beauty sponge with me today, so I'm just going to use my finger. So let's just take some and not ruin my foundation, hopefully, even though I don't think it has. You guys know I like to put on a lot of blush, so let's see how this feels on here. I'm not going to put this on my lips or my eyes, to be honest, today. It's very glowy. I wish I could use a brush. Let me see if it does anything, because I did get my brush for this reason, to use it. It is a very pink highlighter and blush. It's not the best kind of color that I go for, but there was like no color selections. Let's put it like this. And I'm sorry if you can hear a lot of noise. I have my window open because it is very warm. I actually think that looks quite nice when you apply it with a brush as well. I know it says on there, doesn't mention a brush, but if it works, then there's no harm in using that. And it does feel quite glowy. You probably can't see it that well on my face, but when I look in the mirror, you can see it. I mean, it's all right for £5. I've been wanting to try this for so long, but not many places have it, so I was actually quite surprised when I found it in Boots today. But yeah, it kind of blends on the hand quite nicely. I probably can't see it, but yeah, on here you can see quite well. I might pat down with some powder just to kind of not make it so sticky. It's not crazy sticky, but it's still a little bit. Yeah, that's okay. Right, highlighter. So like I said, I have 2 highlighters. So I recently so like I said, I've been doing like mystery boxes and stuff like that. So dollbeauty, as in D-O-L-L, not D-U-L-L like I sound like I say, dollbeauty. They did a mystery bag for like £10, and you would get about 5 products in there. So I got one, and they actually had quite a few interesting things. two of which I'm going to use today, and then this one which I'm going to use today obviously, and they also give you a tanning cream which I'm not going to use. I'm going to give that to my sister because I don't tan, clearly, and tanning's just not my thing, so yeah, I won't be using that, but obviously that's the point of mystery bags. You just don't know what you're going to get, and it's not the end of the world. But to get something like this, I mean, this is their older packaging now, so I can understand why they're doing these mystery bags, so they can kind of get rid of their old stuff. But the other two things I'll show you later on when I do use them. So this is the Like a Diamond duo, and I do have their Champagne Supernova duo, which I absolutely love, but it does look pretty much the same. So I'm going to use this on one side because the other highlighter I want to use on the other side too. So what I like to do is blend them both together. And I mean, the last time I used my doll beauty ones, it's absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, this highlighter is pretty much the same. I don't know the difference between the Champagne Supernova one and this one. It seems like it might be a little bit darker, which is okay. I mean, it's not too dark on me for there to be any kind of like, oh, it doesn't work for me. But yeah, it does look pretty good. Like, I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty nice. Okay, so the other one is a Unicorn Cosmetics one. So I did do an unboxing recently for one of their mystery boxes that was £20, and the kind of, you get two makeup items, a couple of brushes like I mentioned. I got a kind of a brush cleaner tool, and then also a brush stand, and so I've always wanted to try their highlighters, and this is in the shade Do It. I'm not going to do the voice again, as much as I love doing it. So yeah, so this I did show on camera before, and I did do a swatch of it. So I feel like, yeah, let's try it on the face. So I'm going to try it on this side, and I'm going to have to dig deep in this because there's like a layer on top. So I'm going to swish my brush, and I'm going to see if it does anything. Okay, that's good. I was a bit skeptical in the beginning, like you are, like, you know, everyone needs to be when it comes to testing certain makeup products. This is nice. It's a nice kind of peachy tone highlighter, if that makes any sense. For me, I have no issues with highlighters as long as they work. It's the same with cream highlighters or powder ones, just as long as they do the job. And especially because I think something like this is about £15 on their website and on Beauty Bay as well. So obviously you want to spend, if you're going to spend a lot of money, you want to make sure it works, but it does come off quite nicely. And of course both sides are really nice because they're both really pigmented. So let's go on to the eyes now, and finally I get to try the xxrevolution Extrovert palette. I did mention about a month, not even, less than a month ago, a couple of weeks ago, that I did purchase this from Boots because it was on like a discount, because I think it's either discontinuing or it's going out of date. I'm not sure which one, so I thought I would try it today. And then on top of that, because I'm not going to use the shimmer, one of the Doll Beauty products that I got was an eyeshadow topper. So this is in the shade Bonbon, and I think I will use this today. I don't know if it was one that I've tried before in their palette. I should have checked beforehand, but I'm stupid and didn't. So I'm going to use that on top of this one. So I am going to start off with, actually, yeah, let's start with the transition shade, which is, there's no names. So this is just number 1. So we're going to put this all over the lid, like I mentioned, and I'm not going too crazy. I'm so sorry about the noise. I live in literally like the most annoying area in the whole world, but I know that if I close my window, I'm going to sweat off my makeup like I am already. So I'm just going to talk loud and over the noise. I do apologise. So yeah, this palette is normally £10, but I got it for £5 because, like I mentioned, it's either running out of date or something like that. So, but I have tried this off camera because I actually tried it one day, because what I like to do when I'm working, I like to kind of put on some eyeshadow and put on some lipstick for the day just to make myself feel a little bit presentable, and I thought I need to try this palette. So next I'm going in with this red shade. Again, no name, but I'm taking it just slightly here, and I'm just going to work it into my crease. I'm going to maybe try some of the brown, not completely, maybe just some of it, and then we're going with the topper. But yeah, xxrevolution, I've mentioned before, are very hit and miss for me, because I used to really like their foundation, and then I realized that it wasn't actually that great. And I do have another one of these eyeshadow palettes which are really nice. It's a purple one, I have no idea what it's called, but it is a gorgeous eyeshadow palette, especially for £10. Like, you get a nice little quad, which is cute. But you know what I'm gonna say, the elf one, that's only £3. Hashtag not sponsored, obviously. So just working it in this side as well. I'm making like a little wing. I don't know why, I just thought I would do something different. I am going to use one of my a new gel liner today, so I'm going to see how that works and hope I don't completely mess up eyeshadow today and mess up my face. Is that looking okay? Yep. Gonna roll with it, because why not? Right, so this one is taking a while to build up, and with the same brush I'm just going to go in with that brown and just just use some of it in the corner just to kind of blend out and build up just a darker corner. Yeah, that's cool. And yeah, let me know what you guys think of my new background. Of course, like not this bit and this bit. I'm trying my best to make this work, because how I've laid it out, I've had to make a little knot in the corners to make it fit into my cupboards, because no matter how I try and put it on with like sellotape or something, it messes it up and it does not work. And it just falls down because I think it's just a bit heavy. So I am trying my best to make it work, but let me know what you think. I mean, I got it from Amazon and I do really like it. It's so cute. Let's go, actually, something I've not really done before, highlighter. I'm gonna put it on my brow bone. Look at me being edgy and different. Okay, I'm taking the Unicorn Cosmetics one, and I'm just going to use it on my brow bone here. Not that I do anything with my eyebrows, because can't be bothered, because they're just crazy as it is. So I'm just going to add some here too. And then now we're going to go in with the eyeshadow topper, and like I mentioned, this is in the shade Bonbon. So I'm taking this quite, not small, but it's like a medium-sized fluffy brush by Morphe, and oh god, it looks like it's exploded because it's gone everywhere. Okay, I'm gonna be very careful because this table, oh okay, yeah, that lifted. So what I'm gonna do, I'm actually gonna use which has fallen out, and then I'll clean it later because there's no point in doing it now. So yeah, it's picked up quite a lot. I'm gonna put it on the inner corner and tap, because well, okay, I don't know if these are good with eyeshadow glue, not eyeshadow glue, sorry, just like eyelid glue, but I don't have any, so I'm just gonna see what I can do with this. It's coming off on a little bit. I don't know how much you can see on camera. It's okay. Yeah, this is the shade Bonbon. I think normally these are about £8 or £9, or maybe less than that. But of course I got it in the mystery box, and like I mentioned, I did get two with the eyeshadow palette that I have. I love that eyeshadow palette so much. My god, I haven't used it in a while. I might have to bring it out soon. Okay, this is quite bad. And it's made a complete mess on my table, so I'm going to close that, and I'm going to go back into the eyeshadow palette, and I'm actually going to use that shimmer because it's so much better. So I'm going to just take some of it. Whoa, that's picked up so much. And I'm just going to put it on here instead, and it like is 10 times better. Okay, that's so much better. And I actually want to do a nice look today because I've got some eyelashes to use. So alright, that's better, but still a little bit messy, but that's fine. Okay, and so now I'm actually going to tidy this up. Yep, so I just tidied that up. So now I'm going to go into eyeliner, and this is the Marc Jacobs Gel Crayon, I think it's called. I got this part of the Rocker box, mystery box as well, but this was like the only makeup item that was in there. Everything else was skincare. So I'm going to use it today. It's a very, very small nib, so I'm going to see how I do with this, because I, again, can completely mess this up. But because it's so small, let me swatch it as well. Oh, okay, yeah, it's very black. So I'm gonna just see how it goes, if I can get anything. What is happening? Nothing. I'm trying. I'll get you guys in as close as I can for you to see this. There's nothing going on. How am I supposed to use this? Because it's working really nicely on my hand, but on my eye, it's not working. This is gonna ruin my look. Okay, all right. I'm gonna stop. This is I don't know what the fuck this is. I'm sorry, pardon my language, I'm sorry. Right, let's move on to mascara before I get angry. This is the Urban Decay Lash Freak. And this is actually a mini size that I got from Boots today. And I think it's like £12, which is not too bad, because I always feel using a smaller size is so much easier to kind of get a hold of an item, to kind of understand it a bit more. That's what the wand is like. It's very intriguing. So I'm gonna get this on and see how this works. Ooh, it's very clumpy. Okay, I think it's been on the shelves for a few weeks. Okay, it's got like a plastic wand. Like I said, this is not new, so you must have seen a lot of people talk about it. Okay, and we'll go on my lower lash line. Wow, it's worked wonders on my lower lash line. Fantastic. Honestly, it's Sunday today, and it's obviously very noisy outside, lots of people, and that black gel pen has pissed me off. But what you're gonna do is Marc Jacobs, and I've always said, like, regardless of how much money you have and things like that, and I'm always happy with Superdrug, like Superdrug and Boots. They just do amazing, like, cheap makeup, so I'm always happy to use those. So now I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna let that settle in while I show you the two different lashes that I have. So I do have some dollbeauty ones in the kind of, then they're called Poppy basically. So these are like really lavish ones. They're really cute. I won't use them today just because I have used dollbeauty ones before, but the ones that I haven't tried is by Unicorn Cosmetics, and these are they're called Eternal. So these are a bit more, they're not as fancy, but they're still really kind of big eyelashes. So what I'm going to do this off camera, because I actually want to trim them down just to see how they would work on my eyelashes, and I'll be back. Okay, so I'm back, and I finally got my lashes on, even though it took me a very long time. I trimmed them down just a little bit, and of course you can see I've added my lips now, just because I don't actually have any new lip products and I've dropped stuff on the floor. I actually used my lip pencil by Colourpop and my Charlotte Tilbury liquid lipstick. So this is my finished look. It's been a hit. There's been some misses. That Marc Jacobs eyeliner, I have no idea what the fuck is its issue. I don't know what my issue is with it. Well, I know that it doesn't fucking work, even though it worked on my hand. New products, I mean, this cream blush is nice. I need to use it again a little bit more just to kind of see how else to play with it, and everything else has been pretty good. This bonbon thing is shit. This primer, I guess, is quite nice. I can't really tell when it comes to primers, like the best way to kind of see how they work, but everything else has been fine. Let me know what you guys think. I know this has been a long video, I do apologize. that I do go on a little bit. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe because I film and upload every time I get a chance to. Don't forget to follow me on any of my social medias because I'm always active on there. I apologise for the noise in the back, it drives me insane. But yeah, I hope you're having a really good week and I hope to see you guys very soon. Bye bye.